Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alya. I would like to do my reading report video for the conversation analysis topic 3. For this topic and what I already read about this material today, we have five key learning. The first one is naturally occurring data. The second one is modes of data collection, and then preparing data collection, and also ethical issue, and also the last one is recording. So the first one is a naturally occurring data. What is naturally occurring data, especially in the conversation analysis? So this is the really important one in conversation analysis. Why? Because in the conversation analysis, data that we want to use for our research, for our experimental, is the conversation data that is really happen with naturally happening naturally, yeah, something kind of like that. It means like that is not the something that for example, I ask my friend to do the conversation because I want to do the analysis. So it means my friends know I want to analyze their conversation, not that. And also it's not like the role play, like we like the drama one, they have the conversation in the drama one, but we cannot analysis that. And then maybe like the interview, that is just like met ourselves, like we setting with ourselves, we cannot use that. And why is mass naturally? Because in conversation analysis believe that the social structure in and also the rules of the conversation is exist naturally in our daily life. If we do the experiment, um, like we do the experiments that like the people know that is, so yeah, people is consist that they are having sorry having recording, and then it can be formal, and yeah, it's not natural, of course. And also CA must like the more CA is instead of we using that is more not better, but I think it's must in conversation analysis to use like the real conversation, like maybe like the real record telephone that is do in daily, and then the class interaction that is really happen often, and also like maybe between the doctor and patient, that is have the consultation, and maybe our daily conversation with our friend, with our family at home, something like that. So yeah, maybe that what I get in here. Conversation analysis is not will the interaction, but they see the interaction that is already happened. Yeah, and then the next one is modes of data collection. So maybe like it's relate to the natural data, like if we want to natural data, how we can get it. So maybe it's like the the modes or the tip that how we can get the data, or how we can yeah, how can we can yeah get the data to submit the data. Also, the first one is audio recording or voice recording or voice not a recording. So it's like yeah, just like the voice recording, like we also voice note in the WhatsApp maybe. So the strength is maybe that is more easier, and also not disrupt the participant. But the weakness is we cannot see the gesture, we cannot see the expression, the how they are look in their when they are having conversation. And then the next we have video recording. So this is having a voice note or voice recording, and also visualization. So they have a string that is um, we can see the gesture of that the people, we can analyze their what they're looking for, and how the position of their body, the body gesture, maybe or the body position. So in conversation analysis modern, video is usually used because in the interaction it's not only verbal like the voice recording only, but also the imbo, like the gesture. Imbo, I forget the vocabulary, but it's like the our gesture, our body movement. And then the next is fat recording. So it's really like inside recording, inside recording. Like the recording is we do the recording in that is really happen. For example, like in the home, like I is like in home in my family, like I said before, with our friend in university or school, or maybe like the doctor and patient in the hospital or the other public space. But the important things is the data must natural. And so how we can prepare for the data collection. So it's I think it's technically but it's really important. Why? Because before we have the recording, the researcher must prepare about the first one, the techniques. The techniques is like the tools to record, like maybe handphone can be used to also, as long as the voice or the result of the yeah, the voice is clear, and then the enough battery, because if we run the battery we can, yeah, the conversations end, we cannot analysis until the end. And then yeah, the clear sound, like I said before, if my phone or your the phone is have the clear sound, like not trouble in all, I think it's not really big problem, and it can be a big deal too. We use just handphone instead of we use like microphone, I don't know, like there's something that we can connect to also in the phone. But I think this phone like this, it can be used to as long as it's not having trouble in the sounds. And then the position of the camera is precision, yeah, precision. And then also between the technically is also about the access for participant. So the research must get permission, of course, and then can build the task, and also explain what the purpose of this research. If the participant not confident, they will um, change their habit, because like they consist about that. And then what is actually research position? So in conversation analysis, the research cannot really interference, like the ideal one, like the research can be the silent research, silence research. They still consist, that is the researcher axis can be influence the situation. So because of that, that is the process in that. So participant can be like adapt with the camera. And then the next is about the ethical issue. It's really important, like I said before, we must get the permission, right? So the conversation analysis is use the real data. So if we use something that is real, that is must have the permission and personal, always being ethical issue in there, because that is some of the general thing that is we consent is in the informant consent. It's like the participant must know why they are get recording, for what the data, and also how to use. So they must agree about it. And then anonymity. So their real name cannot be published, so we can use the other nickname, or we can use like person person A, person B, something kind of like that. And then sensitive data, if the conversation contains about the problem, the problem, the conflict, and also like something that is secret, that cannot publish, we must careful about it. And then researcher also can say that they don't want to the data can be used, and we as and the researcher must respect that. So conversation analysis not only method, but how we can have having have a responsibility, moral responsibility. So the last one is about the recording. So in conversation analysis, recording is not only documentation, it's the really data that we use to analysis the important one we can use. Like they are the star in that analysis. Yeah, because conversation I usually use the fastest, and then have the small detail that we cannot just remember. So we must that is repeated that to analysis, and we also must analysis frame by frame, and to transcript that, to detail transcript to that. So if in the video we can also see how they use the hand gesture like this, and then how when they are when the people it's look at the back or look at the in front of, so also can be see the timing in interactions. So yeah, conversation analysis is really depends on the timing accuracy. So yeah, I think that's all what I already read about this material. So I think it's the conversation analysis about the nature that is very seriously in the their natural data with the procedure, and also technically that is have ethics and also complicated. I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.